Hey guys! So I haven't filmed a video in a jillion and a half years. Good news, I got a new MacBook Pro, so I'm gonna make content again, probably. Who knows? But I did get a new computer, so that's probably gonna happen. But I'm making a video today because Adam and I are going on a road trip to Pittsburgh. We just got a new car, so it's like safe for us to drive on a road trip probably. And yeah, so we're driving all the way from Florida to Pittsburgh, and it's gonna be a really rad trip. I'm really excited, and I wanted to bring you guys along. So yeah, stay tuned. Just made it to Charlotte and just checked into our room. It's really nice. We're staying at a Sonesta ES Suites, which I've never heard of before. So I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of what that looks like. And we also got Jack in the Box for the first time, so we're gonna try that as well. Okay, so I just started eating my Jack in the Box. Not Jackbox, not the video game. Food. It's pretty decent. It's no Chick-fil-A, that's for sure, but it's good enough. The curly fries just taste like Arby's, but they're good. And then I got chicken tenders, which are pretty good, but the barbecue sauce isn't my favorite. I don't know. It's good though. It's better than like Burger King, so there's that. But in the future I would pick Chick-fil-A 100% of the time. And that's my review of Jack in the Box. Morning everyone. We're still in Charlotte. We just woke up a little bit ago. It is like 7:30. And now we're getting ready to go downstairs because they have free breakfast. So we're gonna check that out and then hit the road. So, just a little update on West Virginia. Adam and my ears have not stopped popping for like this entire state because there's so many mountains and it's so much elevation change. I didn't really realize that that happened unless you were on an airplane, which doesn't make sense now, but yeah. So, pro tip, mountains maybe bring gum, which I now know for next time. All right, so we got to Pittsburgh around 5 or 6 last night. Found our Airbnb, super cute Airbnb. I really like where we're staying and our hosts are super great. Really into it. And then we started to do some stuff. The reason that we're actually on this road trip is because my boyfriend does stuff for Toontown Rewritten, which is, if you guys know the Toontown online game that Disney made, basically a bunch of my boyfriend's friends and my boyfriend recreated that game and support all the software and stuff for it. So that's pretty much the whole reason that we're on this road trip. It's technically Adam's birthday trip, and so we drove up here because they do there's a video game convention in Pittsburgh, and they do like a booth and like panels and stuff like that for this game. So that's why we're here. I've personally never been, but Adam's been a few times now. And so yeah, I've just been kind of meeting everybody and getting like acclimated. So we were out like super late last night. We went to like Walmart again and just kind of did a bunch of prep work for the convention. And then we were up bright and early this morning at the convention center to kick that off. If I do have any footage from today, I can't remember what I took, but if so, I'll put it in here. But it was really fun. And now we just went to go get pizza for everybody and just got back to the convention center. So my footage in Pittsburgh for the most part is probably going to be a little choppy because it's mostly convention stuff. And then our last day in Pittsburgh, we're just like exploring and doing touristy stuff. So that'll be when like the bulk of that's happening. But I'm obsessed with like the skyline here. It's so pretty. So yeah, successful trip so far. I'm just walking back from the hotel where everybody's staying. We're in an Airbnb, but most of the people are staying in a hotel. And yeah, I'm just walking back to the convention center now. All right, it is Tuesday, July 31st. We've been in Pittsburgh since Thursday, and it's now time for us to sort of wrap up this part of the trip and head back towards Florida. So today is an 11-hour drive in the car, and then tomorrow we get to just be in Savannah. I wanted to sort of recap Pittsburgh because I know I didn't film a ton, so I just kind of wanted to fill in the gaps of what may or may not be included in the footage that I got. It's been very busy. Friday, Saturday, Sunday were all full convention days. So we were at the convention pretty much the entire day that we were awake, and then at night everybody like plays board games and stuff in the hotel lobby where everyone else was staying. So we would like walk across the street to the hotel and then play games, and then like we would go back to our Airbnb at like 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning some nights. So it was a very, very busy, hectic weekend. I didn't film a ton in those times, but I definitely met some interesting and cool people and made some new friends, so it was really fun. There were also other interesting booths there as well. There was a Star Wars cosplay type booth, so they had like stormtroopers and Darth Vader walking around. There was like huge bounce houses and like Velcro walls and things like that. Tons of video games, tons of pinball machines, and those were all free to play since you were already in the convention. So yeah, it was a good time. If you guys are curious about Toontown Rewritten or have questions about that, I can definitely answer those for you. Even if I don't know the answer, I can definitely get the answer for you. So if you used to play Toontown Online and you're interested in Toontown Rewritten, leave a comment below and I can answer that for you. Yesterday, Monday, we spent exploring Pittsburgh. We went to this really, really amazing burger place that's pretty popular in Pittsburgh called Burgatory. It's like customizable burgers and stuff. So they give you a customization sheet and you can pick like how you want it served to you and what toppings and dipping sauces and all that. So it was really great. The fries there were amazing. Some of the best fries I've ever had. And yeah, they also have really, really amazing like gourmet shakes too. So that was a really good time. We were there for a really long time because there were probably over 20 of us at that restaurant. So that was fun. And then we went from there, we went to Shell Games just to like see the outside of the building. Shell Games are the developers of the original Toontown Online, and they have come to the convention. They speak at the convention usually, so they were at the convention this year. So we just kind of went to the office just to see where it was at. Interesting thing about Shell Games is that they've also developed some things for Disney outside of just like online interactive play. They've also done some things in the parks as well. So for me, just to like see them was really cool. Yesterday we also went to the Mount Washington like incline thing, which I've wanted to do for a really long time. So we finally got to do that. Took some really great pictures, and it was really cool to just go up in the mountains. I'm from Florida, so everything there is flat and sea level, so to be elevated like that at all was kind of crazy, but really cool. And then we just played a ton of board games last night in the hotel lobby and said our goodbyes. I guess we got back at like 2 this morning and then slept until like 6 or 7, and now we're getting ready to head to Savannah. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you guys before we check out of our Airbnb and get on the road. Look at this view. I'm obsessed. It's so hilly and so many pretty old houses. Dead. So it's basically midnight at this point. We got to our Airbnb an hour ago-ish, and we've just been watching The Office. Our Airbnb is super cute. It's a little cuter than the one in Pittsburgh, but the one in Pittsburgh was really nice too. And I'm super tired. West Virginia is the worst state to drive through, if you didn't know. It's literally terrible. The entire state is basically under construction right now on the interstate, and so it took, I mean, we left our Airbnb in Pittsburgh at like before 8 a.m. this morning, and we just got to Savannah at 11 p.m. and it was supposed to take 11 hours total, so not quite. So we're both pretty tired, and I'm gonna go to bed, and we're gonna go explore Savannah tomorrow, and it's gonna be great. Okay, so it is like 9:45 on Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. And we finished up our day in Savannah. I vlogged as much as I could, but it was kind of not super viable for most of the day. So we started our morning out. We slept in for the first time in this entire vacation. It was so nice to sleep in. This Airbnb is super comfy. And then we went to Spa Blue, which is Savannah's voted like best spa for a birthday surprise for Adam, because this was like partially a late birthday trip for him. And so we had a couples massage, which was super duper nice. We had a couples massage in February at Disney too, and we really enjoyed it. So after like the stress of kind of the convention and everything, I just thought it would be a good way for us to like unwind. So we did that, and it was so nice. It was a really cool spa. They gave us complimentary mimosas. It was really rad. And then after our massage, we went to lunch at B&D's Burgers, which is like in downtown Savannah. It's all like walking distance. It was super good. It was like bar food, but they had fried pickles that were like beer battered and corn nuggets. I have a photo of it, so I'll like insert it, but it was super good. And then I got chicken tenders and curly fries, which was also great. And then after that, we went to the museum at SCAD, which was really cool. There was a lot of really interesting pieces. I don't think I filmed it all in there. I don't think, just because it felt weird. It was really quiet and like proper, so I didn't want to just like pull out my phone and vlog, but it was really interesting to like see all of that artwork. SCAD was one of the colleges I looked at, so it was cool to like be there. And after that, we came back to the Airbnb and took a nap for a little while, and then we went to the Lady and Sons for dinner, which is Paula Deen's restaurant here in Georgia, and it was pretty good. It wasn't what I was expecting. Since she's like a celebrity chef, I was kind of expecting like a more upscale kind of experience. It was really casual and like a buffet, but it was really good food. We had fried chicken and ribs, and we brought a key lime pie home for dessert. All right, I have taken my makeup off and relaxed a little bit. Let's try this key lime pie. So I was definitely expecting a key lime tart when we ordered this, not necessarily a key lime pie. I don't know that I've ever had key lime pie, because I always get key lime stuff at Disney, and I'm pretty sure theirs are tarts, but let's see. It's very creamy and very citrusy. 10 out of 10. Would get again. I'm a big fan. This was easily the best thing that we had at that restaurant, so I'm glad we ordered it. This is probably my last vlog from Savannah, but we'll vlog more tomorrow on the way home, so good night. We picked Punzi up. She's right there. and she was with my family this whole week, but we're all home now, and it's kind of late, so I'm basically just kind of going to bed. I'm going back to work tomorrow. So yeah, we had a really nice time. It was really fun to go on an adventure. Adam and I have been planning on going on like a long road trip together for basically our entire relationship, so it was really awesome to finally do that, and we had a really, really great time. So thank you guys so much for following along with this vlog if you did, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.